JDRF Luncheon, take 5. Yes, I've been doing this for 5 sessions now, and it has not been going well. I cried the first one, and then I've been stumbling over my words the last few. I've been practicing my speech for the kickoff luncheon, which is this Sunday for our JDRF walk. I've helped organize this luncheon for the last 3 years. I think this is year number 4. And this year I'm going to be speaking and reading a blog post that I wrote in November. With the blog post, I did have to cut out an FFS, and I inserted a what the heck, because this is a family-friendly affair. So if I stumble there, you'll know why. But I'm going to start it out with talking about sharing our story, and so I'm going to start now. So that was me just blah blah blahing, and now I'm going to actually be Raina Speech Girl. Okay, so hi, welcome. You may be wondering, as we wind up in gearing up for our 2011 Walk to Cure, how to get people to join your walk team, and or how to get people to donate monies to your walk team and to understand the need to support our cause. At the recent JDRF Government Day, there was a common thread, and that thread was share your story. Whether it be through writing, like I do in writing my blog, or through making a video, or through writing a letter on your JDRF homepage and sharing it to your social media network like Facebook, it's important to share your story and how type 1 diabetes affects your life or the life of your loved one. In sharing our stories, I think we get out to the general public the importance of easier and less rigorous treatment modalities, and ultimately I think we get through the point of the need for ultimately the cure. I'm going to read a blog post that I wrote in November, and it is titled Magic. The end of a medical condition, to be healed. The elusive cure. Joe was going through his Santa wish list the other morning while I was driving him to school. Many of his wish items weren't a surprise to me. Balls, pucks, sticks, nets, another marble run set, books, etc. came rattling off his tongue. He was contemplating how Santa made all the toys, how he obtained the plastic, how he assembled them. He then started talking about Santa's magic and how Santa can magically obtain those hard-to-get items, or those items you thought were spatially impossible to load on the sleigh or cram through the chimney or to position in your home. As Joe is just yammering on and on and on about Santa, I am listening. I am trying to take note of any items that are must-haves from Santa. To be honest, I am also thinking what the heck? It is the day after Halloween, dude, and already we are moving on to Christmas? My colorful thought feed sequence was then abruptly stopped when I heard Joe continue to talk about Santa's magic, and his biggest wish was for a cure. And he thought maybe, just maybe, Santa could pull that off. A cure. In the 4 years since Joe has had type 1, I have always been very cautious in this territory. The cure territory is dangerous, I think. Have we participated in JDRF walks? Sure, absolutely, wholeheartedly. My husband has chaired 2 of them. Our family has volunteered our time to help organize 3 of them. We have assembled large teams. We have raised, thanks to our friends and family, tens of thousands of dollars over the years to help fund a cure. I have always been careful in what I say around Joe during the fundraising, the letter writing, the walk kickoff luncheon, and in general about a cure. You see, I've never, ever wanted him to feel or to think something about him must be changed or fixed to make him right. I have never wanted him to count on a cure in his lifetime. I don't want him to be disappointed. My hope flickers like a candle in the wind. Sometimes it burns strong when the wind lets up a bit, but for the most part, it is a slow, barely visible burn. I have posted on my hope for a cure. Here is part of what I had to say. I think hope means different things to each of us. It is a personal thing to choose to have hope, what one is going to have hope for, and if they are satisfied with the journey of having hope. For one to have hope, they need to be able to envision positive outcomes, and they can even see the pathways in which what is hoped for is achieved. Many persons with diabetes have said to me that they have been promised a cure for years. A cure is just 5, 10, 15 years away. Years and decades come and go, yet still the cure eludes medical researchers. I look at the path of hope and the path to a cure as a stairway. You need to have your footing on each step to progress to the top, to your destination. With each discovery regarding type 1 treatment, with each finding of a new technology, with each failed cure scratched off the list of what researchers are currently working on, we take a step up the stairway of hope, up the stairway toward a cure. So back to my dear Joe. He is practical. He is mature in many ways beyond his years. I think in his heart of hearts he knows there is no way that even Santa can muster up a cure. But together, someday, sometime, maybe not in my lifetime, possibly not in Joe's lifetime, but in future generations, perhaps the elusive cure will be found. In the meantime, we must all work our way up the stairway one step at a time. Research must be funded, potential cures investigated, failed theories crossed off the list, new hypotheses studied, more trials conducted. Each trial, each tribulation, each setback is a step in the right direction. A day in the life of working and hoping our way up the stairway to a cure, to magic. I didn't cry as hard that time. You should have seen me the first one. I was bawling like a baby. Thanks, guys. Wish me luck. I'll work on it and get it more smooth, and hopefully the tears won't come. I always get choked up when I read some of this stuff out loud. For some reason, it's easier for me to type it. Love ya. Bye.